Hello beautiful souls, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Anu. This is my channel, ProDivinity 1111. To my existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support in helping me reach 1K. I am truly humbled. And if you're new, do hit the subscribe button and share these messages. Without further ado, let's get into your July 2021 readings. Hello, beautiful Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or any placement of Cancer in your chart. This is your July 2021 reading. Let's get right into it. To my returning subscribers, thank you for helping me reach 1,000. I am so happy. I can't even tell you. If you're new, a very warm welcome, and I hope this reading resonates and you hit that subscribe button, okay? All right, so let's get started with an angels and ancestors message for you, Cancer. Let's see what we have. We have Air Guardian. Interesting. Shift your perception. Okay, so this is going to be probably a time for you to use more of your intellectual, also more of your intuition. So I'm getting more of the higher chakras is what you're being called to use this month, because air talks about communication, it talks about thoughts, it talks about even our philosophies, right? So shift your perception. There may be more information coming to you this month, and so just be open to different perspectives. That's going to help you really grow. But you know, there could also be some pleasant surprises where things turn out in a very different way than what you had anticipated. So it's just asking you, the Air Guardian is just asking you to be very flexible and open to those messages, okay? Very interesting energy. Let's see what we have. We're gonna do mind body spread, mind body spirit spread. So I'll start with the Lenormand, and then we'll get 9 cards from tarot. So in your mind, in your mental space, you have the Clover. Let me just shift the light a little, it's too much glare. Okay. So Clover, ready for luck. In your heart space, you have the home, so probably ready for some lucky changes in the home space. And then in your soul or your spirit, we have the, oh, where'd it go? The Rider, which also talks about movement. Oh my God. So some of you, literally, this could be wanting to move and wanting for things to turn out in your favor. So thinking through, how can I catch a lucky break to make my home where I want to and move towards that. But let's see what tarot has to say. Lenormand just does tend to be more literal. So but let's see how tarot shows us the energies, what's available to us, what's available to Cancer this month. So what is this Clover about? What are you thinking about? You have the Four of Swords. You just want to catch a break. You want your wishes to come true with the Star and be able to take charge, the King of Wands. So this is very beautiful energy. So let me quickly talk about the Clover. The Clover really talks about, as I said, opportunity, it's luck turning, it's the Wheel of Fortune, it's also happiness and independence. But also what it really talks about is reward. So with the Six of Diamonds here, it's the Six of Pentacles. So receiving the karmic rewards of all that you've put in. You put in a lot of hard work, which is very clear with this Four of Swords coming right next to it, right? So you are thinking about, how to turn your luck around where you finally catch a break from all the hard work that you've put in. You want your wishes to start coming true with the Star showing up here, which is, again, also a card or an energy of hope. So holding on to your faith and, just being ready to receive the rewards and wishes coming through and really ready to take charge of your life. So you are ready to go all the time, but Spirit is also calling you to take some rest. So thinking through a plan that covers both, that gives you enough energy to charge ahead because you rested enough, and that's how your wishes will be coming true. You have the 2 wish fulfillment cards right here. So you have the Clover and the Star. So there is some lucky serendipitous information coming your way, and this is all in your mental body, in your conscious. And the Air Guardian is here again saying shift your perspective, because things may really be opening up to you that you're probably not actively viewing it that way right now, but you're ready for it. Okay, so let's see what this house is about. And the house really like literally talks about residence. It talks about domestic harmony. It talks about a happy family life, and you know, just feeling abundant overall. And this is in your heart space, so feeling at home, that's very important to you. This is again like building a nice boundary around you from elements or people that don't really serve you very well. And then we have the Ace of Cups, and then we have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's like this is such an interesting energy here. Wanting to feel at home, right? What makes you feel at home? This could be a person, what or who? This could be a person, it could be a job, it could be an opportunity, a hobby, a lifestyle, right? It may be a completely new lifestyle that makes you truly happy and brings you a lot of joy. That's what your focus is. That's what you're thinking in your heart of hearts. That's what you want. You just want to feel at home with yourself and your philosophy and your, you know, lifestyle, or whatever you want to call it, relationship, your career, your finances. You want to feel comfortable, completely comfortable. Now for that, what you're willing to do, or you're being called to be willing to do, is actually turn away from people that don't resonate with you anymore, right? So this card has been coming out a lot in the July reading. So there's definitely a shift in energy and a shift in perspective. Going back to here, shift your perception, where we are learning no longer to keep fighting and to keep debating with people who don't see our point of view. So this is again the energy of like, you don't need to explain yourself to everybody who opposes you or who just does not get your point of view. It's not your job. Your job is to take care of your soul and really listen to your inner calling and forget the rest. Just follow your sanity. And you know, once you do that, you'll see when you operate from your heart chakra and things open up, you'll be ready to charge ahead. The Knight of Swords is very quick energy. Apologies for the noise here. I do live on a busy street and it's a full house, so because the school's out, so just a little sidebar there. But that's what's happening in your heart space, like being ready to feel comfortable and be able to chase your dreams. And for that, you may have to you know, move away or cut out people, and also shift your perspective in a way that you don't have to keep engaging in rebuttals all the time, right? That's just not worth your time. So in your soul, what is this movement about? So this is the writer talks about, literally can also be like being open to love. So it can be a lover, but it's generally opportunities, messengers or messages coming your way. So what is your soul ready for? You have the Empress, major arcana, which really talks about abundance and fertility and growth. Another major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. And let's close out with the Queen of Wands, and bottom of the deck we have the fresh energy of the Page of Wands. So like again, following your passion, following your inspiration. Now what your soul is really calling you here is really talking about follow your passion. Again, this is a ride towards your passion. That's what I'm going to call it. Like, go find that place, visit that place that brings you this type, and by place I mean that inner place, okay, that brings you a lot of inspiration, that makes you feel like full of energy and inspire you to make some changes or like, you know, charge ahead on things. Because the more you follow that, you come to a realization that you're able to birth whatever you want, okay? You're not limited, you are an unlimited being, and all the hard work that you've put in, as we talked about here, like the karma rewards are coming. Your soul is ready. It can recognize that the karmic rewards are coming your way. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. So get ready to receive, okay? And when it says shifting our perspective, sometimes this can come in a different way. Okay, so for example, when we say we want to be abundant, you know, it's not just about the dollars or the pounds or the euros, whatever your currency is, right? It's not just about the pure bills or currency in your hand. It could be other benefits. For example, if this is like a new job that you take, you know, all the stars are aligned and you finally get this opportunity, and it feels like a parallel move to you. But turns out this parallel move gives you so much more flexibility. It saves you so much more mental stress and, you know, kind of like the day-to-day nagging energies. And, you know, it gives you a super flexible schedule that you can, you know, spend time with your family. And also the perks are pretty good. But on paper, it seems the same, right? So those are the type of things where we're being called to shift our perception and say that, okay, you are able to create anything as long as you follow your passion. You're ready to move in that direction, okay? So those are amazing messages, Cancer. Let's see what animal spirit is there to guide you this month. If you've made it this far, do hit the subscribe button, hashtag claim it if you want to claim these energies. Ooh, that came out real fast. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Exactly what I was saying. The lizard spirit says, dream the world into being. You have the Empress, you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Queen of Wands. Oh, now I'm seeing you have the Queen and the King of Wands. And I was talking to another sign. This is always a very auspicious sign that you have both the masculine and the divine feminine within you. So you can not only attract, but you can also, you know, go and grab the opportunities that you want. Dream things into being, dream the world into being. You have very, very serendipitous, you know, energies around you. So use them as you see fit. So those are the messages I have for you, Cancer. I hope you like it. Hashtag claim it. Drop me a comment, like, subscribe, share as you see fit. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello, my beautifuls. Now we're moving on to the sign of Scorpio. Sun, moon, or rising, or any placement of Scorpio in your chart. These are your July 2021 messages. All right, let's see what we have. Before we get into it, thank you so much to my existing subscribers for helping me reach 1,000. I cannot believe it. I made it there. So thank you, thank you. If you're new, I do hope you subscribe and help me grow the channel even further. So with that, let's see what angels and ancestors have to say to us. What is the message for Scorpio this month? We have the Druid. This came out for another air sign, and we'll take it because I've shuffled and shuffled. So that's probably the message that Scorpio needs to hear, is hold the space. So this is also, I was telling that sign, and I can't forget, I mean, I can't remember, probably it was Libra, I'm not so sure. But this is kind of a combination of the Hermit and the Hierophant, right? Having the wisdom within. So you have all the wisdom, you put in a lot of hard work, you've come so far. Now really make sure you hold the space for yourself. Make time for yourself. Self-care is going to be important, but also philosophically in your mind space, in your mental body, make sure that all the knowledge that you've gained, you do kind of honor it, in the sense that you make, you know, stand by it. Stand by it, that's what it's saying. But also hold the space for yourself and be kind to yourself. That's what I'm getting from this. So let's do our mind, body, spirit spread. We'll start with Lenormand, and then we'll get 9 cards from Tarot. So I'm going to take the one that flips up. That's how I take him. So you are thinking money, money, money. The fish showing up. And Lenormand, it's, you know, similar to the, like, it's all about abundance and literally money. This is also the King of Pentacles. So a lot of abundance is what's going through your mind at this point. You have the letter in the heart space, which talks about correspondence, messages, you know, communicating, or just like working with others. And I want to get one card for the soul space and see what we have, what's happening underneath in your subconscious. We have coming out of crossroads, right? So this is to this, it's pretty interesting to me overall. If you look at just these 3 cards, you're thinking about the movement that's going to bring you more abundance and more money and wealth overall. This is the contemplation card. This is also writing down, documenting, and, you know, preparing a plan for it, and then using the plan to come out of the crossroads and pick a direction that will bring you that satisfaction that also stands true to your authentic self, right? So let's see what Tarot says. This is quite an interesting story. This might, I mean, see it as it fits. I don't think it's just like a very simple, oh, I'm going to switch my job. It could be. This could be more around a perspective on life, a lifestyle. any philosophies, any schools of thought that you may be moving away from. This could be an interesting hobby that some of you may be thinking through monetizing, with this showing up along with the druid. So let's see what you're thinking about, what may be happening in your mental body, in your conscious space. So we have, oh, we got 3. Oh, we'll take all of them. Okay, we have the 4 of Swords, we have the Empress, and we have the King of Swords. This is amazing. So you got 2 swords, or again, a mental energy anyway. So we have 2 of those. And then you have the major arcana Empress right here. So Empress is really being ready to give birth to something that grows and brings you a lot of abundance over time. Very fertile, very abundant energy, similar to the fish. And then, you already have the intellect, you have the brain power to build that plan towards identifying that seed that you want to grow, right? But at the same time, you're also very aware, or Spirit is calling you to be aware, to make time for yourself. This is literally the message here of holding the space. Hold the space for yourself. Even if it requires for you to go within and kind of be in isolation for even for a little bit to build your plans, that is all in your highest good with these energies showing up. But you're definitely thinking to creating something new. For some of you, literally could be bringing in a child or a pet into your life, but this is all the planning stages where you can do it very intelligently using your cerebral energy, because you're building a plan to give birth to a lot of abundance, but that at the same time, something that will make you, it's almost like reaping the rewards of it long term, where you'll get to rest in the long term as well. So let's see what this letter is about. What are you feeling? What's in your heart space? Ah, Scorpio, you take the crown, I think. Your reading is just very different from the others. Oh, look at that. So in the heart space, we have the Tower, we have the Star, and we have the 10 of Cups. Beautiful. 2 more major arcanas for you. And this is like being ready to rebuild the foundations where we don't feel they resonate with us anymore, that are not authentic to us, because we're focused on our fulfillment of life. The 10 of Cups is the happiest, most fulfilling life we can aim for, and our wishes coming true. So this is, again, you working on a plan, or literally writing things down. For some of you, this could be journaling as well, or just like putting a plan together, operating from, literally, if you want to do affirmations, you can do that, but you can also write down what you desire, okay, and write it in a present sense, as if you already have it. That's very important, and I think some of you already do those type of manifestations, but this is talking about you're focused in your heart space on things that make you happy, that make you feel really healthy and hopeful and kind of like fulfilled in life. And for that, whatever needs to be knocked out, you're not afraid to knock it out, okay? So take the time, give it space, analyze things that don't resonate with your heart anymore, to change them and actually build towards what actually does bring you fulfillment. Wow, so I'm not surprised the Tower showed up with the crossroads here, because this is probably a moment where you're at the crossroad and you're kind of getting out of it. So I want to see what lies beneath. What is your soul yearning for or ready for? So in the soul space, we have the 8 of Swords, breaking away from those mental blocks. 4 of Wands again, and then we have the Lovers making the decision. Look at that. Look at the majors, and then bottom of the deck, okay, there we go, 6 of Cups. So it's again about happy memories, going back to childlike feeling, connecting with people that make us feel very fresh, but also like finding that within, and going back and reconnecting to ourselves and understanding what was it that really makes us happy, right? So let's look at the soul space, what's happening in here. What I see is like literally, just look at all the cards, okay? This is, you are no longer at a crossroads of feeling trapped by something. Breaking away from those 8 of Swords, from those mental barriers that are just in your head. This is the person in real life, but this is how they see their reflection. Completely different. So it's a little bit of an analysis paralysis, but with this being here underneath it all, and especially surrounded by these 2 cards, you are ready. You are making the choice. The Lovers is also the choice card. That was the traditional meaning of the Lovers. So making a choice for the one that resonates with you. Again, this can be duality. It can be crossroads, can also be duality. Making an active decision to move away from things and then really focus on things that bring you a lot of joy and happiness and abundance. Four of Wands is a happy family card. It's a happy, what do you say, like feeling your whole self. That's also the 1111 card. So really rising up to your authentic self and lining up with what your spirit is really calling you to do. There is a lot of growth, abundance, happiness, and love in this reading, but then literally like this side is all building a plan, using your wisdom and your cerebral space and coming out of those crossroads, making those changes. The timing is beautiful. Make sure to hold the space for yourself. Wow. Wow, Scorpio, you take the crown. You take the crown. All right, let's see what animal spirit message we have for you. If you made it this far, do hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share so more people can see these messages. Let's see what we have. Okay. Wow. There we go. We have number 31. Adds up to a 4. Again, you have the 4 of Wands, you have the 4 of Swords, and you have 4. So you may be somebody who sees 444 quite often. Look up the angel number meaning. It's really being surrounded by your spirit guides, and your spirit team is really around you, supporting you at this time. But the groundhog spirit says time to let go. So what do we talk about? We have the Tower, we have the 8 of Swords, we have the Crossroads. So it is time to let go of things that don't resonate with you. The timing is really right for you. So make space for that and take advantage of this energy, right? So those are the messages I have for you, Scorpio. Wish you much love and light, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello, beautiful Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or any placement of Pisces in your chart. This is your reading for July 2021. I hope you've been well. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for helping me reach 1,000. I'm beyond elated by that. So thank you for that. And if you're new, I hope you subscribe and like, comment, and share these messages if they resonate with you. All right, so let's get right into it. Let's see what angels and ancestors have to say to us, Pisces. Let's see what we have. We have the Shield Maiden. All right, so the Shield Maiden tells us to make plans and focus. So this is, again, Spirit encouraging you to really, this is a kind of like the swords are really intellectual energy or cerebral energy. So really calling you to like build a plan, focus, and go after it, okay? So this is probably you have contemplated and you've thought enough on what direction you want to go. Now all you got to do is like just put the steps, you know, if it's a big goal, just write down the steps and make it very, very tactical and easy, step by step, so it doesn't feel very daunting. But that will require you to just literally make a plan. So this is, again, probably putting pen to paper, right? It's the goals may seem daunting to some of you, but again, Spirit is just advising that's okay. Just write it down, build a plan, and just focus on one phase at a time. And before you know it, you would have reached your goals. Okay, wow, that just came right through for you, Pisces. Okay, let's see. We'll do a mind, body, spirit spread. Let's get 3 cards from the Lenormand. The first will be what's happening in your mental body. What are you thinking about? New beginnings with the Child showing up, and Lenormand is more literal. We'll clarify with tarot. So definitely thinking through something new in your heart space. You have the Clouds, so wanting information to come forward, for things not to be hidden anymore, and we'll see what this is about. And that's, it's like that might be the feeling where you know you need something new, but how might be a little clouded. So we'll get there. And let's see what your soul is calling you to do. What's in your spirit space? Okay, that's too many cards. We'll take just one card, please. All right, the Anchor. All right, very, very interesting. Very interesting. So I want to see what tarot has to say, but the Anchor usually can go both ways. Okay, 2 ways. For one, it can be really wanting to settle down at a particular place, at, you know, with someone, with something. This really talks about stability, building that stability. But the opposite can also be true, where we want to actually lift the anchors and where, you know, move away from areas that we feel weighed down. So we'll use a tarot to see what this is about, but it will resonate accordingly for the area that it comes to mind for you guys. Okay, so just take what resonates. So we have 2 here. We're going to take 4 of Pentacles, the Justice. Let's get one more. And the Page of Swords. There you go. This is because the Shield Maiden, like, literally was bringing me to mind the Page of Swords. And if you remember, I said the sword energy is intellect, but I was literally looking at her and feeling like the Page of Swords. So you have the Page of Swords. This is a new direction. This is something new. And of course, we have the Child here as well. This, whatever you're thinking about, is probably something you have not done before, or you may see yourself as an intern at it. Okay, be it a relationship, be it a connection, be it a job, a hobby, a move, any, you know, health, lifestyle, whatever topic it applies to you. This is something that is new. You're really inspired by it and you really want to give it a shot and transform into a butterfly, right? But this is not something that you've done before. That's why you're probably a little bit thinking or overthinking about it. But know that this is divinely guided, okay? Because we have the Justice here. And I want to talk to this first. The reason you have the 4 of Pentacles here, it is almost about like holding on, right? We're just holding on to our sanity. We're holding on to things that are familiar, or places or people who feel familiar to how we've done in the past. At the same time, you're really being drawn into something new with the Page of Swords here. The new ideas are budding, but we're a little bit holding back because we're a little uncomfortable about what this newness could be. But with the Justice here right in the middle, you know, and with the number 11, it is divinely guided, okay? The ideas, the spark of imagination or inspiration that's coming to you is going to bring justice. It's going to be pretty balanced. It will be in everybody's highest good if you approach it that way. Just shift your mindset and don't hold yourself back. Like, build a plan, you know, as the Shield Maiden says, make plans and focus, because you're getting some really good ideas and beginnings and opportunities opening up. This is not the time to hold on. Just have a solid foundation and work from there. So I want to see what is cloudy, or what clouds are dissipating in your heart space. Let's see what your heart feels. See what's happening in your emotional body. We have the Queen of Wands. That fire is going to take care of all the gray. We have the Queen of Pentacles, 2 queens in the house. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Look at those colors. Look at the contrast. So this is what your heart is ready for. Your heart is ready to go after that big spark. This little idea is really going to grow. This is something that's going to make you very happy, very creative. It's going to make you so passionate. It could be literally, for some of you, you may be starting a side hustle, or you may be starting a new job, or like a new venture, or partnering up with somebody. This idea is like, this is literally in the 3rd eye area, so it's divinely guided. It's very inspiring, and when you think about it, you would feel like the Queen of Wands, like full of life and just want to go after it, and kind of like just, this is also the energy of attracting a lot, right? So as long as you kind of stay in this energy, all the confusion is going to lift away, okay? And if there's still confusion, of course, you just write it down and build a plan. But you have a lot of creative passion and a creative energy, and you have 2 queens here. One that exudes a lot of magnetism and attracts a lot of positive energy to herself, and it's not about the gender, but you know, this queen attracts a lot of positive, fiery, creative energy, and the Queen of Pentacles really attracts money. And she, like, you know, again, the biggest thing is like These queens know how to take care of themselves as well, right? Look at her. She's like, you know, well dressed. She's very calm and very poised. She's got the coin and she's got her garden and she's in a very luxurious place. So this queen works on her goals. She delivers. She reaps the rewards as well. So taking care of ourselves and taking care of those around us and coming right under the justice. That's what your heart is yearning for. Go after the thing that really inspires you, but in your mind, you're a little bit hesitant over there with that energy. Okay, so let's see what this anchor, I feel like this is anchors lifting. Your soul is ready to lift off of something. Let's see what this is. We have the Page of Cups, which is such an opposite energy because the Page of Cups wants to fly. We have the Sun, look at that. And then we have the World. Wow, wow. And bottom of the deck, we have the Temperance. So you may be dealing with a Sagittarius for some of you. But this is about healing. This is about bringing balance into our life. But see over here, like this sun is completely going to take care of those clouds, right? But you're literally, this is what I was getting, lifting off the anchors, okay? The anchor seems similar to the Four of Pentacles, where you're staying because it's comfortable. And again, it could be where or what, however it applies to your life, something that seems very familiar, and you're ready to charge ahead because all of this energy is calling you in a different direction. There are dreams brewing within your soul. The Page of Cups is very, very dreamy and wants to literally fly off, right? So wants to take off, very opposite of the anchor energy. And you know that you're ready to grow into abundance with the Sun showing up. The Sun is all about growth, abundance, happiness, children. So it's really like feeling very, very free. Your soul wants to break free from any of the old anchors, and it has an understanding that you're entering through a completely new portal. This is where you end old cycles, old patterns, and walk into a completely new phase of your life. So your soul is ready to move forward and take charge and shine, literally shine, and just know that things are going to be really, really balanced for you. Wow, very cool, Pisces. Okay, if you made it so far, do hit the subscribe button, share these messages, and like, so you know more people get to see it. But let's get you a closing message from the Animal Spirit Kingdom and see what we have. So we have the Turkey Spirit, number 61, adds up to a 7, which is about spiritual alignment, and the message is give with gratitude and grace. So really being, this is kind of going back to the Queen of Pentacles energy, being very generous. The more you give, the more you receive. That's what the energy is. And if you're feeling a little restricted, if for some of you this is also about like your time and resources, know that the more you give, the more it comes back to you. So just like shift your perspective a little bit around abundance. But this is again, you know, just give with gratitude and grace, and you'll like reap the rewards many, many folds from that. So those are the messages I'm getting for you, Pisces. I wish you much love and light. Hashtag claim it, like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll see you next time around. Bye for now.